It's the start of the competition. We will see how the riders struggle at the beginning of today's meeting. At the gates, red, Matty Zagar. Blue helmet, Greg Hancock. White, wild card. Yellow, Chris Harris. The tape dries. A dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. Wild card lost a place. Chris Harris last. Greg Hancock has let himself be cheated by his rivals. First, Matty Zagar. Chris Harris bringing up the rear. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Matty Zagar. Close on his tail, Greg Hancock. Matty Zagar touches the air fence. There's no Chris Harris drops into last place. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Matty Zagar in the lead from the gate. Entering the last bend, Matty Zagar taking the checkered flag. Matty Zagar is in a class of his own. A race to forget. It's time for the second round of heats. Will Jason Doyle once again prove his supremacy? At the gates, red, Thomas H. Jonasson. Blue helmet, Matty Zagar. White, Andreas Jonsson. Yellow, Niels Christian Iversen. The tape dries. A dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. Andreas Jonsson is overtaken. First, Thomas H. Jonasson. Niels Christian Iversen bringing Thomas H. Jonasson is overtaken. First, Matty Zagar. Niels Christian Iversen last. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Matty Zagar. Right behind, Thomas H. Jonasson. Niels Christian Iversen bringing up the rear. There's no party at all. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Matty Zagar leading from the start. Entering the last bend, Matty Zagar taking the checkered flag. A dangerous situation. Matty Zagar is in a class of his own. Next series of heats lie ahead of us. Will Matty Zagar once again prove his supremacy? From the inner curve as follows, Matvej Janowski, Jason Doyle, Matty Zagar, and close to the safety fence, Krzysztof Kasperzak. Take off. Elbow to elbow. Not the best launch from the gate for Matty Zagar. From the inner curve as follows, Matvej Janowski, Matty Zagar, Krzysztof Kasperzak. Go! Elbow to elbow. Shoulder to shoulder from the start. Krzysztof Kasperzak drops into last place. Krzysztof Kasperzak last. It could end up badly. Matvej Janowski is overtaken. First, Matty Zagar. Elbow to elbow. Krzysztof Kasperzak last. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Matty Zagar. Close on his tail, Matvej Janowski. Krzysztof Kasperzak last. There's no party at all. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. A dangerous situation. Little distance between the riders. Entering the crucial last bend. Matty Zagar taking the checkered flag. Matty Zagar wins. No stories in this race. The next series of heats lie ahead of us. Will Matty Zagar once again prove his supremacy? At the gates, red, Jarek Hampel. Blue helmet, Troy Batchelor. White, Nicky Pedersen. Yellow, Matti Zegar. The tapes rise. Elbow to elbow. An even start for the pack. Nicky Pedersen is overtaken. Troy Batchelor bringing up the rear. Jarek Hampel is overtaken. First, Matti Zegar. Troy Batchelor last. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Matti Zegar. Matti Zegar touches the air fence. There's no party at all. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Matti Zegar in the lead from the gate. Entering the last bend. Matti Zegar taking the checkered flag. Matti Zegar wins. A race to forget. It's the last session of the regular part of the meeting. Will Matti Zegar feel the bitterness of defeat? From the inner curb as follows: Michael Jepsen Jensen, Chris Holder, Matti Zegar, and close to the safety fence, Ty Woffenden. Tapes go up, elbow to elbow. An even start for the pack. First, Michael Jepsen Jensen. Matti Zegar bringing up the rear. Chris Holder overtakes. Chris Holder drops into last place. Chris Holder, Ty Woffenden, has let himself be cheated by his rivals. Races at the halfway stage now. Little distance between the riders. Michael Jepsen Jensen takes the lead. Chris Holder last. It could end up badly. The situation changes instantly. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. First, Matti Zegar. Entering the last bend. Matti Zegar taking the checkered flag. Matti Zegar wins. Well worth it. Next series of heats lie ahead of us. At the gates, red, Jason Doyle. Blue helmet, Greg Hancock. White, Ty Woffenden. Yellow, Matti Zegar. Go! A dangerous situation. Ty Woffenden drops into last place. It could end up badly. Ty Woffenden bringing up the Greg Hancock lost a place. Hancock takes the lead. First, Matti Zegar. Ty Woffenden last. Greg Hancock lost a place. Races at the halfway stage now. Little distance between the riders. Ty Woffenden last. What a thrilling moment. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Little distance between the riders. Entering the last bend. Matti Zegar taking the checkered flag. Matti Zegar is in a class of his own. There are 2 places left. Who will get them? At the gates, red, Matti Zegar. Blue helmet, Greg Hancock. White, Chris Holder. Yellow, Jarek Hampel. Start. A a dangerous situation. An even start for the pack. Greg Hancock is overtaken. Jarek Hampel bringing up the rear. First, Matti Zegar. Jarek Hampel bringing up the rear. Races at the halfway stage now. First, Matti Zegar. Close on his tail, Greg Hancock. Jarek Hampel bringing up the rear. There's no party at all. Just one more lap and we'll know the winner. Matti Zegar in the lead from the gate. Entering the last bend, Matti Zegar taking the checkered flag. Matti Zegar is in a class of his own. No stories in this race. Matti Zegar wins today's round. Places on the podium for Greg Hancock and Chris Holder, 2.